have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Got him! Got him!
Nicole, she belongs to the streets.
Yeah. Welcome to Hood Talk. This is Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Bella, ready to get it started.
Hello, everybody.
So, what subject you got for us today?
First of all, welcome to Petty Tuesday with the Petty King, Mr. Know-It-All. Don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know-It-All on Facebook. If you want to send him some love, there's the information. Do your thing. But one other thing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. But on this subject tonight, for Petty Tuesday.
Right.
So double standards between men and women staying with their parents. We're here to talk about it. See what the conversation piece will bring us about the standards, the double standards of when a man is staying with his parents and when a woman is staying with her parents. So let's get into it.
Well, first thing I got to ask you, what you think about it?
Well,
About a man staying with his parents.
Well, in some circumstances, it may be an issue. Maybe the parents are elderly, and need some type of fiscal help for either one, for the son or the daughter. But if that's not the issue, then there may be a problem. You may be a little scared to grow up, get your own, do your own thing. You're still kind of relying on your parents. And that goes for both women and men.
So, I know this right here ain't gonna hit too hard for a lot of people because a lot of people stay with their parents.
No?
Like they say, we living like the Mexicans. Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, but okay.
But like in some circumstances, maybe people like love their parents real hard. I would give anything at this time, being grown and want my own privacy. But if I could stay with my parents now, I would be grateful. And that's because I don't have them anymore, But on the norm, if they were around, I would want to stay with my parents. Then you under their rules. You have to abide by their rules. But some people take it like at a certain age, if your parents tell you get out and do your own thing, you're at this age, you got to have your own. Some people feel like their parents abandoned them because they put them out. You want to act grown, but you can't be grown under your parents' roof. You have to abide by their rules and regulations. But nowadays, people are becoming their parents' best friends. People talk to their parents crazy. You do anything around your parents. Some people go to club with their parents, party with their parents. I've never thought about ever doing anything like that. But different strokes, different folks.
What's up, Chelsea, on this Petty Tuesday? We ready to get it started.
Petty Tuesday it is.
I got my little thing. I guess I get to start it off some kind of way. Okay, but like they say, is it a double standard? Do people look at it different?
Some men be okay if the woman stay with her parents. And some women take it when a man stay with his parents. They're like, oh, he ain't got nothing. He's staying with his parents.
So, what do you think about when a woman is staying with her parents? See, first thing come to your thought, oh, she trying to help out. Oh, mama moved back with her, or, whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, if you stand with your parents, maybe it's an in between spot. Maybe you hit a rough patch and you trying to get it together. So you go back home till you get it together. Which most of the times the doors of your parents' house are always open, temporarily for some parents. And some parents like, no, you can't come back here.
Well, I feel the same way. I feel like once you act, well, I think once you cross them lines, I think it's some certain lines that, as a child, you cross and is no coming back. Like once you cuss your parents out or say I don't need you, or, that now you got kids now that'll talk kind of crazy to their parents and to be telling them how they'll do so good without them, and then they get out there for a little while and they
You can't handle it.
how hard it is out here. They be trying to get the best car, the best house. Oh, I want to stay in this neighborhood. Nigga, you don't make enough money to stay in that neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like people want to sit up there and say, I can stay here and stay there. No, you can't. I mean, it's a reason that certain people make a certain kind of money, this and that. And as you elevate, work harder and, work smarter, that's how you get to where you want to go. You know, a lot of people want it, but really don't make sacrifices to get it.
Of course not.
Mm.
Especially, you really don't know how. You get out there, and some people always try to live like the Joneses above their means. You end up back at home with your parents. Chelsea says some parents like to give their children a leg up financially, which is a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that if you teaching them the right way. But I think the worst part of that sometimes is uh, the kids is like a natural handout. Like sometimes they just keep holding that hand out, keep holding their hand out. It's like, and I think it's more on the on the ladies sometimes because they get caught up in this culture. I think when men go out there and get their job, they can live on the basics a little better. But women still want to do what they normally did. They still want to get their nails done. They still want to get their pedicure. I mean, manicure, pedicure, hair done. They still want to do everything that they did and go out here and live a independent lifestyle. I don't need no man. Cause the only way you gonna be able to, cause people got to realize back in the day, prices wasn't as high as it is. And it was kind of hard to make it. Now you think now people wanna play like they little princesses and little queens and stuff running around here and they should be oh, oh, this is a norm. I normally do this and do this and do that. But if you don't have no support, because you know, because even daddy don't want his daughter calling him talking about, hey, I need some money to get my nails done. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, Lee, it's time to grow up someday. And the same people that say they don't need no man, if you begging your dad or your brother to do something for you, them men. You know it or not. Them still men. So, a lot of people say, I don't need no man, but if you're hollering, brother, help me do this, or you're hollering, soup, help me do this, you still need a help, how they say, a helpmate.
Well, when most people say the terms of "I don't need a man," they're talking about companionship, opposite sex, somebody that you would actually have dealings with on a personal basis, not family. So when you hear a woman say, "I don't need a man," do you sit and judge what type of man she's talking about, or do you just automatically assume any man?
They say any man. I don't need a man for nothing. That's what a woman will say. I don't need a man for nothing. So your dad a man, your
Well, I,
brother
I don't
a
I
man.
don't
But
necessarily think they mean that in those terms. I don't
nah,
need my daddy,
let me tell you something. Then they turn around and say women
Mhm.
rule the world and women run this and run. That is a part of saying down in men as a whole. It ain't women don't look at that. When women say they don't need man, they don't say I don't need no man except my brothers and my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll get women every now and then. My daddy spoiled me. They understand that they know that they daddy spoiled me, but you don't never hear no woman saying I don't need no man. But they be like F my daddy, F my brother, F everybody. I don't
Oh
need no
wow.
man for nothing. I can pay for whatever I need. Oh, I done heard him say it. I pay for everything I need. I don't need no man. Whoop de whoop. I done heard it now. I know
Okay.
you done heard it. I mean,
I'm sorry. I haven't heard no woman say that. So no, I can't agree with you on that.
look at Mike in his ass. Read that.
Hello, beautiful Bella. Oh, hey, Black Jesus, aka Lil Moses. What's up, Lil Moses, on this Petty Tuesday? What's
Ah,
up, Mike? You've been MIA. I hope you've been good, staying out of trouble.
Mike said he been dropping off them packages. He been all over the world. He been in Miami and things. I might take one of them trips with you to Miami or something.
Okay.
He been going to Miami like every week. God, me, I can't wait to my work slow down some.
He probably met him a Cinderella in Miami.
Or maybe hey, look, or maybe they roommates when women and they mama stay in the same household. They probably roommates. They probably splitting all the bill
Well,
pay.
these days the
Yeah.
economy is so out of woof,
Mm,
the cost of living doesn't even match the things that we pay for. So hey,
mm.
maybe people are reverting to becoming roommates with family members. Kimberly said, male or female, both of mine have to have two jobs if they have to come home. I'm saying like your children. Is that what you mean? Like
Oh yeah, yeah,
your
yeah.
kids come home, they have to have two jobs. Why? Because you making them pay to
Right.
come home.
They're gonna be mowing the yard and all.
Give them some chores.
Ah.
Kim said, I need a man and I want one.
Then that's positive stuff to put in the air because like that's the first thing about anything is acknowledging that you need one because a lot of folks play like they don't need a man and stuff like that. So that's when you put that out in the spirit in the
The
atmosphere,
atmosphere.
yeah, it sometimes it do positive
So
things
you
because
spoke it into existence.
yeah,
You just may get what
men,
you asked for.
men see stuff like that.
And it makes them excited, right?
Yeah, you heard Chelsea say, "Amen." He said because they are better to be saving to leave. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
she said because they better be saving to leave. Oh, okay, I get you. Like you letting them know, don't get here trying to be comfortable because
Right.
you at home.
This
Get
is
your
not,
stuff
yeah,
together.
this,
This
this is
is this
not
a
your house.
detour.
This is not your house. Yeah.
Look, look, tell them it's a detour. Hmm? It's a detour.
I remember when mine was staying with me the first time she was talking about somebody was first time she said something about somebody coming over us on the hold on, player. We don't do that over here. We don't do the come over. You got to go meet somebody.
They couldn't even sit outside the house and talk.
I don't play that. I don't play to sit in the car. I don't play to sit in my driveway. I don't play none of that stuff. If you need a friend, that get what you is. You is a visitor. It's like a holiday. It's just like a hotel, a high class hotel room. You come here just to sleep, and you go out there and have fun in Vegas. And after you have
Oh,
fun, you come back, you go to sleep, and you can try it again. But now, it ain't even no reason to go to the club from my house. You got to beat me on to get in. I ain't giving out no keys or nothing.
oh, really?
You come in when I can. If I'm not here, you are not here. I'm just saying though. You ain't never thought like that. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna give out no keys where you can think it's your house.
Because you don't want them to get comfortable.
That part. When you got keys, you get to move with a swag and stuff. You ever seen people walk when they got keys? They be doing it like this. People be moving with a swag when they got keys in your house. Nah, I don't do that one.
Mike said, let me put my business cards on here. Go for it.
Let me see. He said, speak it. If you want company, do it at your own house. Right. I'm telling you, if you want company, hurry up and get out. You can have as much company as you can. You can do whatever you want at your house. See that? Let me tell you something. That's why parents' house gets shot up and stuff now.
Wait a minute now.
I'm just telling you. You let all this riffraff sit up here and sit outside your house smoking and and beefing with dudes as player. We ain't gonna have no strangers. We ain't gonna have no stop-bys. We ain't gonna have none of that stuff. If you even let people know where I stay at, I might put you out. If somebody pull up and say, hey, can I speak to... They don't stay here. And they don't live here.
Especially not anymore if they pulled up for it.
If you gave somebody my address and they pulled up and asked for you at my house, if you mess around and con me out of key, that lock has been changed. I'm just saying.
Oh, Lord. Dang, I couldn't even have a key. Oh, wow.
I'm just saying.
Well, you better not be his child because he said...
Yeah, right, bro. Yeah. We couldn't do it in ours. That's right. I'm talking about I done had company. It wasn't 5 minutes. My mama already knew company was in my house. She was knocking on my door.
Oh, so you had tried to have secret company?
Yeah.
You got. Tell me that you thought you was gonna have company.
5-10 minutes, get them folks out of my house. You know what? You never think how thin your walls is till you get older. Yeah. Now, you ever thought about it now? How you can hear almost stuff cooking in the front? Just imagine the little bedrooms next to you or so. I mean, kids don't even realize they be thinking they can whisper.
That's what you thought.
You be thinking you can whisper and stuff.
Hanson said, explain yourself, Kim. You can have a man straight out of Rankin County, but will he supply the need emotionally, spiritually, financially, etc.?
Shoot, yesterday they were talking about they don't even want a man to stay in the same house with them. I don't know what was going on.
You see how one person turned today? You ain't right.
Huh?
One person turned today. That ain't right. That's how miscommunication come right there. What
What?
you just tried to do.
Okay. Uh-oh, she already getting married.
If my new husband wants to be in my guts, a visitor child is hindering that.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, he's sitting up there. You be talking about, hold on, baby. Hold on. He be like, hold on. Ain't no reason for me to be trying to hold back because you trying to be quiet because this child, this grown child need his own house. Let him hear it. Maybe he'll hurry up and get out. Let me stop. My God. Damn. Right. I had my company in secret. Yeah. See, I'm telling you, rooms got to be made different. You know how like sometimes, see, mamas be messing up sometimes because see, mamas these days they'll be trying to get they room way away from their kids. They don't even realize their kids like that too. They got people jumping in and out they wonder. Ah, I didn't even realize, I didn't even realize my room was that close to my mama until I got older.
How you didn't realize it? You didn't know how the house was made, or
You
you
know,
thought you still had?
you know how when you in the room and you whispering, you be thinking don't nobody hear you. You be like,
So how close? Tell me this. Okay, her room in the back or the front, and your room in the back or the front.
my room was across the house. I'm thinking it way over here.
Oh yeah, you crazy.
But then you think it because you turned the TV up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You still can't turn the TV up loud because mama don't like loud TV. So, I mean, these kids now, oh man, they let the
So
kids.
you don't think she looked out to see your company have a car, or you brought the company there?
She might be watching the show. I still don't want to give up my secrets.
So we'll just say this part. She couldn't look outside her house and see a car that
nah,
wasn't.
nah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, that's all I meant.
Everything's straight. Everything's
Apparently, she know your secret because she knocked on the door and said, "Time's up. Go home."
I bet you one thing I had to take her away from there. Okay, my bad. Let me
I
see.
missed one. I didn't get a chance to read the last thing, but okay.
Hold on. Hold on. That thing jumped up quick. Hold on. There it is.
Mike said, "I still have a service that make house calls." Okay, you the vacuum man.
Right.
Chelsea said, "My parents never held back. I used to think my mom was getting hurt back there."
I'll tell that two words. Her room right next to
Oh wow. Hanson, it doesn't matter the county. I'm looking for love, commitment, and spiritual leader and a leader of the house. I'm looking for someone to uplift me when I'm down. I'm waiting on my better half and I'm going to
her.
give him the same but more.
mm. Uh-oh. Something like that. Goddamn Mike Fine. Somebody across. Oh, Mike.
Henry said, I have a split plan home. I'm on the right, and after the kitchen, living room, bathroom is his room. Unfortunately, if the vent is blowing something, Noise travel. If the vent isn't blowing, something noise travel. Okay, so they can hear through the vent.
Lord have mercy. You both do that before. You know you can hear all that scratching. It sound like you're a DJ.
See why you have this stick on me? You could have been doing something else. That's petty, petty. All in my stuff over here.
Big dog said I closed from events.
He sound like he been experiencing that part too.
Man, I gotta go to this. Boom.
So what do you think about when a man stay with his parents?
My bomb. That's what first thing was.
Man, I can't fool with him. He stay with
Right,
his mom.
right. Yeah, sure. We can't get it in. Women think all kind of thing. When the man stay with all he probably do is play video games. I think that was what I was saying. I can hear through the vent while he on the video game. Yeah. But see, one day he gonna figure out you be listening to the events on the video game, and one day you gonna hit on video games. It gonna seem like it's just playing. He ain't got damn video game. He ain't under the blankets. He tried to get us. He gonna figure out how to use the video games to his
Advantage.
advantage. But what are you think when a man staying with his?
Well, when I, like just say for instance, if the parents aren't ill or something, you're not there to help them for their physical aspect. I feel like you can't handle anything if you have to live with your parents.
Some of them think
At
they
best, being at a certain age in life. Now,
saving
your
it.
20s, I probably can see that a little bit, but anything after then, it's time. You should have your own by then.
I know dudes ain't never left their parents' house in their 50s, still their parents'
Really? I mean,
house.
do they live in the same house? Like, is there a certain section? Like, is parts of the house that belongs to the guy and parents?
Yeah, his room. Let me stop. Let me stop.
Okay, Miss Kim, thank you for clarifying that. When I was Refits, was Refits County, I was speaking of Rankin County Correction Facility. Oh, when
Mm,
he was referencing county, he was speaking about the correction facility.
mm.
If he is taking care of his parents, that's fine. That's the same thing I said.
Mhm. Oh, he said,
Now that room in the back.
he said he can still be on the couch at 50.
Look, telling his parents, no, I don't want to watch this. I want to watch this. I want to watch Wild 'N Out. I want to watch Leave It to Beaver. No,
I'm,
we watching Wild 'N Out.
I'm gonna tell you this. I do think about stuff like that. You know, I just think today's culture kind of preached the woman growing up, getting out the house, and they try to make it room like they kind of want the man to stay forever. It's like they using their male, son or something for like a substitute man or something, you know, to take out the garbage, to do all the little man. Because when I see, you know, when I see people taking pictures with their sons and things, I be sitting up there saying sometimes, I hope he ain't still at the house. Cause he big. You know, he got a beard, he should have his own. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a son got facial hair all over the place, he should have his own. You know, that, that's just me. It's so many ways to get money for a man to just be still at home, not cell phone. I mean, it's some people just out here just I don't I don't even understand it. But hey, you can't understand some kind of stuff, like um I think life did it to a lot of people too. They early years not really pushing the envelope to be better, to be a better person, to be able to, get out there and mingle and really because I see ladies doing the same thing. I see a lot of ladies that go out here now and they don't have the kind of mentality to stay at a job for a long time because they're always thinking it's another one around the corner. It's another one around the corner. But soon people gonna start saying she quit 10 jobs in 2 years. We
In
don't,
1 year.
we don't want them. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, like ladies think it's a joke by just keep jumping job, jumping job. When you find a nice job that give you benefits and it's a 20-year, 30-year type job, you supposed to stay at jobs like that. If you keep on jumping back and forth, job to job, trying to get a better job, this and that, you gonna with this computer age, they're gonna be able to type up how many jobs you had in 2, 3 years. Oh, 15. Whoa. 15 in 3 years?
And most of them, you just stay to get your first check. Some 2 days, pass orientation, and that's it.
I mean, when people don't realize, you know, you keep on doing that in your 20s, by the time you make it to 30, it's over. You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So, I mean, just 18 was enough for me. I had to go. Okay. He said, a lot of brothers didn't even have a bedroom.
That's true.
Yeah.
When you were blessed to have your own bedroom, that's something. That's
And
a
then,
lot of reason why large families,
like she,
children get out early because they didn't have a bedroom. They want their own bed for a change.
and like she said, she been at her job 22 years. And I think job, car, and all this connected because I feel like a woman that can stay at a certain job a long time can keep a man a long time. If she can keep a car, same car for a long time, she can keep a man for a long time because she into fixing stuff and making stuff work. Oh, see, a woman that at this job, she ain't moving around. She trying to make she trying to make stuff work. She getting promotions. She's moving up. She being nice. She moving up the ladder. She's what I'm saying. She kind of in the same little field. You know what I'm saying? Some people feel like, oh no, I had to move over here to move. Sometimes you got to move over here, you know, 2, 3 jobs or something. But I mean, when you get up there where you're moving jobs two times a year, it's just too much. Like some people they're just doing too much.
So we can stay at a job for a lengthy period of time. We can keep a man.
Yeah, I think so.
Even
And
if he doesn't want to be kept, we can keep a man.
I think so.
Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Good to know.
And she had a car for 14 years. Look out now. She said when she get the next man, she gonna treat him right and she gonna keep him.
That's
Ain't
good.
going nowhere.
You see, you treat your job good and your car good. You
I
got a house. I'm sure you're keeping it good, so
I
you
think,
can treat the
I
man
think that's what
good.
happens sometimes too. Like ladies will sit there and they'll think about it for a minute and be like, you know what? All this time, I really could have just kept a man. You know what I'm saying? Like I think a lot of women can keep a man, but I think and it might come off wrong, but hey, I think a lot of ladies treat men like pets sometimes. So I I noticed that they always refer a man to a companion. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I just want a companion. It sounds like you want a dog. It sounds like you want something to, like, they'll be like, oh, I want a companion to go with me here and there so I can show them off. Or what, it feels like say somebody did everything they wanted to do in life, and now at the end of life they say, you know what? I ain't never been married before. I ain't never just. What is this marriage thing that they be talking about? I think I ought to go get me one, try it out, see what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's the feel it gives off. You know
Like
what
you
I'm saying?
trying on shoes.
Yay. And if it don't work, I get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. And so that's why a lot of men ain't stepping into it, because it feels like ladies just trying something out. They be like, I never tried to be with just one man. Maybe I'll try this for a minute. Hmm. You know, yeah. Read that.
Kimberly said, I kept one until he continued to mess up. I let him go. So she didn't say she left him. She said she let him go. She was married for 18 years.
Mhm.
You ain't got nothing to say on that.
What? I mean,
You used to be in everybody's business. You ain't got nothing to say on
well,
that.
I'm gonna say what you said. Like I said a long time ago. You can either forgive a man 30 times or you can change man 30 times. Which one is up to you? It's up to you. Because a lot of times, you know, if you deal with a person so long, it's not that the person actually changed. It's that you changed and you wanted him to change too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I done became this person now. What when you gonna come better? You know what I'm saying? And he like, same old me. And then you be like, nah, I wanted the upgrade version. I wanted the 2022 Lexus, not the '05 Lexus. It don't got heated seats. I'm just saying. Just say a man got to want to be kept. What you think?
That's the truth. You can do everything you can for a person.
Mm.
But if they don't want to be kept, you can't do nothing but do what you do.
Who? Brandon in his house.
Brian said, hey, y'all, just listening to what the ladies think too.
I'm telling you, because they just, oof, I don't know what's going on. Okay, my bad.
Kimberly is in the house. What's her name? Kimberly who?
Belage.
Kim with voluptuosity t-shirts and apparel. She make t-shirts, pillowcases, etc. I know Miss Kim got that JSU stuff for those people that want to support the local HBCU. Shout out to Kimberly
I can
Belay.
I can say the middle name better. Red Lock Goddess.
Oh, you did good. That was perfect.
Yeah. There it is. That boy did get something right.
I know, right? Kimberly Amos said, no, I didn't change. I just got tired of the cheating.
Well, listen what you did. You did change because you said cheating. So you didn't get tired once he cheated. You got tired of him still being him. she didn't say cheater, cheating. She got tired of the cheating. So obviously he been doing it the whole relationship. Right, Miss Bella?
I can't speak
I
on
got
I cannot
tired
speak on
of
her.
the cheating. That means
Well,
prove
maybe she was taking opportunities to forgive.
twice in 18 years.
And
That
then
ain't
maybe, after 18 years she just couldn't handle it anymore.
twice. She said twice.
Twice what?
She said twice. Is you saying like he cheated twice, 2 times, 18 years?
So you never cheated on him, he just did the cheating?
Twice. Twice?
No, I'm asking. I want to know, have you ever stepped out on him? And he probably don't know if you did. So you should have forgave it. Work that out, girl.
What he said? He said a quick. Oh. Let me stop.
Hmm?
All right.
He didn't want to be kept, so I let him go. Okay. Like I
Well,
said, you can't keep somebody that
let me
don't
do
want to
this.
be
Let
kept.
me do this. The reason he wanted to be kept because he did ask you to marry him, so he the one grab you. It ain't like you grab him. I mean, shoot.
So that means he wanted to be kept in a
Yeah,
marriage, or kept what?
yeah, I mean, he married
He
her.
probably wanted to keep her. That's why he said, "Marry me." But
Hey,
he
she
didn't want to
didn't
be
want to be
kept.
kept in. It ain't him that didn't want to be kept in. If he wanted to keep her by marrying her, right?
I said he wanted to keep her. That's why he chose to
Right,
marry her. He
right.
wanted to keep
But
her.
she said he didn't want to be kept. That's a cop out.
Well, she tried to keep him. Apparently, she said cheating, so it's more than one.
Well, that he cheated
I
before
didn't
they.
understand that.
Hold on, watch this. He cheated before they even got married.
How
Yeah,
you know?
cause you heard it. Cheating.
So
I'm
he
sure.
cheated
I'm
before the
sure. I'm
marriage.
sure they dating before they got married.
So did he cheat when they were dating?
Yeah, let's
And
hear
what
this.
y'all mean?
Let's hear
Wanted
this.
to be kept?
When y'all were dating, I want to hear this, and I want your honest answer. Did he cheat? Why? uh, why y'all was dating and you still married after that?
Right.
Come on, let's see. He said, Brian, he has to give some effort and compromise in the relationship. Okay, read that
You
one.
didn't want to hear that. She scared you to death,
She was talking to Brian. Go ahead.
but it scares you to death. No
Whatever.
one is perfect, and a relationship requires compromising and sacrifice. You have to pick a struggle in every relationship. Some struggles just ain't for me, though, and everyone has a breaking point.
Okay. Yeah. Cheating.
She said
He
cheating. She
never
never cheated.
cheated.
So she was
Okay.
faithful throughout her marriage. That's what's
Ladies,
up.
look, ladies be cheating too. Men just got get caught more. Shaking my head. There you go, Brian. There's somebody keeping it real around here.
No, y'all just assuming. If
Oh, it's on stats now. They got a
okay,
new
no,
stats that
no,
say
we're talking.
women cheat more than men now. So you can
Okay,
stop.
have you ever caught the women cheating?
Yeah, we done got
I'm asking
y'all.
Brian. Brian
Y'all.
said ladies be cheating more too. He said ladies be cheating too. Men just get caught more. So he's saying that ladies be cheating and they don't always get caught.
Yeah, they get caught if the man looking. A lot of men don't look. A lot of men, a lot of men have an idea what she might doing, and they really don't want to know. A lot of men really don't want to know, so they don't look for it.
Look, Kimberly said he cheated with a woman named Kim. So if he was thinking about he
Well,
thought he was thinking
at
about you.
least he was trying to make sure he didn't
He
call
didn't
that.
call you out your name.
She took him back
She said she took him back twice.
right. That's weird.
She
And
said that's weird.
then she said, I married him twice. So what you at that part?
Well, she was trying.
No,
She was
that means
trying.
she knew he had already cheated before, right?
But what you just said, forgive the man 30 times or what? 30
Right.
times? You
That
just
wasn't 30 times. She said twice.
okay. Well, I'm saying she was trying. She was on her way of trying, but people like you, there's laughing about it.
She said
That's probably
twice.
he'll come make
She
her
said
decide not
twice.
to
She
keep
said
doing it.
twice. Peace, player. Please. Been 18 years, you done messed up twice. I'm out. Okay, let me stop.
Man, you got people mess up every week these days. You just don't get caught because ain't nobody looking for it.
Yeah.
Nancy said, "Don't feel bad. My parents were united on 3 different occasions." Okay.
See, ain't nothing wrong with that. Getting married, 2, 3. But guess what? That's the hard part about marriage. Looking over that type of stuff, it's like for good. See, you got to think about the vows now. See, y'all gonna make me ready. Y'all gonna make me get them vows out. Because
Get
it's
them out.
better
Tell us what
or
it said.
worse. It's a better or worse, richer or poor, sickness and health, do death, do us part.
So what's better or what's worse? What's better, the woman cheating on the man or the man cheating on the woman? Which one is better and which one is worse?
Well, I say the one where somebody still be alive is the.
All right. See, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy. Women can
Hold
die,
on,
but men
hold on,
supposed
hold
to
on,
live.
hold on. Don't make me do it again. Don't let me do it again. How many bulls in a pasture? Don't make me do it again.
We don't live in pasture.
How many
We live in
bulls
the
in a
city.
pasture?
We
How
live in
many?
the street.
How many? I'm just saying.
Brian said, ladies be having dudes on the side and all in love. We don't trying to catch y'all tails all the we don't try to
Right.
catch y'all all the time.
Right, they be kissing and love, going to movies and everything. They're going out on good dates and all kind of stuff. Got a
They
whole
go to church together
got a
because
whole
your
thing.
man don't go to church, so you
Go to
ain't
clubs together. I done seen that too. They be going to clubs together, holding hands at the same time.
whole family event.
What I do to that? They be all
Well,
at
she
the
didn't go
club
by
together.
herself. She took a
They be
man. So
all at
what
the
you
club
mean?
together.
She took a
Man.
man. Kim said, was the third time the charm? I would never know with him because I have left and never looked back.
Okay.
If you go looking for it, you will find it. Right.
Thank you. Shouldn't have looked for it.
That's right. I'm
How she know?
looking.
How she know he was cheating? She was.
Right.
She was looking.
Lead the
She was
man
doing
look.
it.
I
She
ain't
was
look.
doing it. She was out looking. She was looking. She was looking.
It probably came and knocked at her door. You don't know.
Whatever. I don't think it knocked on the door. I think she was looking. She said, "Oh, you're doing that again." I remember. You got the same patterns. I know how women talk.
You can tell mostly with anybody that you with, whether male or female, about how their conversation change. You can tell when somebody else in that person's life, the conversation change.
I don't.
But men, they go and look and go through your phone and your inbox, your DM, trying to see the text, and that's what men do. They want to see because they
I
know.
don't think that. No.
I ain't looking.
Guess what?
I used to. Nope.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
Tell me.
Let me tell you something.
Help me.
See, hold on. Let me break it down. See, women think men slow. Let me tell you something, man. The men that's in your woman's phone ain't the ones you got to be worried about. It's the motherfucker that she deleting. Soon as she get through talking to him, she erasing that whole goddamn mess. When you see a dude say good morning and you look at that text and that's the only text on there, that's the nigga you need to be worried about. Because you know what? Only reason you see good morning because she ain't deleted his message yet. So that's
well, what's wrong with a dude telling us good morning?
No, there's nothing wrong with it.
Right.
Hold on, when you go there. But Guess what? Guess what it is? It's that it ain't no more good morning. It ain't no good morning from yesterday or last week. It ain't nothing but that one good morning and the
Because
blank.
last night
And
was a
blank.
good
It
night.
ain't nothing else on the page. That means it's something going on right there, player. So let me tell you something. Men, don't be stupid. If you see a blank text with no other texts with it, oh yeah, he he got her eye. That's the one you should be worried about. Got her eye. Do it? Oh, he cheated. We got divorced. We got remarried. He cheated again, and I was done. Right? That. So now you figure that he just cheated twice. Okay, then. I said your granddaddy said you never catch a cat fucking, but where all the kids coming from. They're right. You ain't gonna catch them too much goddamn hunting because women know how to play the game.
I've seen so many cats doing it. I guess my eyes must be quick. I see it too often. I've seen
We ain't
dogs
never say
and
cat.
cats and human beings.
We ain't never say cats can't catch cats. That was a good one.
But I've seen dogs. So what?
Come on then. He said, what Brian said.
When they forgive us once, they done cheated about 3 times already. Oh, I forgive you, baby. Shaking my head.
Yeah. That would that be sometime. They already done did half the things they think you doing.
Think you doing?
Sometimes a woman can think you doing something and she go do it. There's a lot of them out there. I watched Jerry Springer. Let me see.
That's your problem. TV. That got you crazy anyway.
Oh,
Bro, I know this your podcast. And why is it every topic about relationships and men and women? Just asking. He answered his question. Oh,
okay. Let me answer that question. The reason my topic is about men and women because men and women make the world go round. Without men and women, what else is there? How did you get here without a man and woman? If it wasn't for your dad and mama being in a relationship, that is the key to everything fixing itself. That's the key.
well.
That's the key to lowering crime. That's the key to
Yes.
everything. That's the key to good households, everything, putting families back together again. That's why I'm out here trying to heal families and stuff because, wow, we got to have families to have community. Yeah. I look like when you go to church and ain't nothing but women in there. How? And don't you want some men that they driving up to the church too? Wow. Say it again.
Okay. Where the offering plate? I was trying to drop this in there.
And what he say? He said, one bull in the past and 30 bulls. I'm just saying.
Don't you need little calves?
He said, I didn't look. I was text, message, email, and FaceTime. Oh man, he had a terrible cheater with.
Right. His women were not tame. They called him what?
They're probably the same one did it both times.
That was that Kim.
She wanted all. Look, she wanted them all to herself.
And look, and now she got King George singing a song about her.
She won. You remember how I had that? It was one of them blues songs where she said, I don't think you know how just much I love this man. Woman to woman.
Look, I bet she's over there crying now because he with another Kim.
She stole your man. I'm just saying.
No.
Get me out. She said, guess what?
ZZ Hill, love is so good when you're stealing it.
Right. Stole it. Stole it. Stole that mother. Get him.
I can't stand
Man,
y'all.
people ought to know when they been booger wolf.
Did you say booger who?
She said, so said, we
Kim said
throw
so.
all
Should
men
we
in the
throw
same
all men
boat.
in the same boat?
Okay. Of course. Let me do this.
You said, of course.
Listen, if you
Oh.
throw all men in the same boat, then you wouldn't keep on jumping from boat to boat. You just staying in the boat you in. No. Why you all like? Now you know you like that one. That was pretty good. That
It is Petty Tuesday, so okay.
all right, come on with it. Let's see.
The rumor said, "This be the truth, real talk. If a man and woman ain't one, then the relationship's over. If you're not truly binded with God and truly understand your covenant, the relationship's done. Why ain't no good households no more, bro? What we trying to get to?
I mean, I think it all gone up to trying to fix these relationships. I guess that's why I do this stuff, because good relationships make better households. You know what I'm saying? And one thing we got to realize, you can't save everybody. You're gonna have to let some go to the streets. You're gonna have to let some have the streets.
Right. So if her husband belonged to the street, then he just belonged to the street.
Don't you think?
She tried.
I don't know if he belonged to the streets. She said he was in a house and somebody took him. He
No.
wasn't in the streets.
No, she didn't. She said she let him go.
Let him go outside. He wanna go outside.
Okay, so now you tell us don't say nothing when our dudes want to go out and hang with their partners and chill and have their time, quality time. So that's not what we should do.
If you rub on him and you do all the right things, he don't want to go nowhere.
A lie.
Right? You done seen
Where that happening?
You
can do all of that plus some, and they will get up and leave.
No, that's not true. What Derek say?
Then some of y'all men cheating, y'all, because y'all girlfriends feeling him in all of your dirt, think she gonna get a shot at him, vice versa. Sometimes it's our homie men. You know how your friend girls, they be like, yeah, she cheating on you with so-and-so, so-and-so, so she can try to get what you got that you didn't discuss the goodness you got.
Yeah.
And dudes be doing the same thing because they know this man already talking about this girl ain't that important to him. So your partner is trying to holler at her because they let you know how he really feel about you.
But you
exposing everybody.
You should be looking at
like that.
When it partners hollering at you, should see how dirty and low down and conniving his partner is.
Right. Birds of a feather flock together. You see all them partners you got, and you know, no, you need to know then.
Oh, what is that?
How can a single person preach about a relationship?
And I wonder who is it.
Look, if you've been in a relationship, you can talk about things you've gone through.
He said, let me see. We can
both belong to the streets.
You see, she found the legs. Did you see that at the end? You ain't look at the little person doing the handstand. She just come up with some stuff. See how person doing the handstand on there. She said, let's see, he didn't leave. I changed the locks. See? She put them out.
But that wasn't your house together?
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. Let me tell you something. I do not want a relationship where a woman thinks she can lock me out of my house, because that probably be the last time that I get locked out the house, because I'm going to be locked up in jail somewhere.
You so...
That's
the same thing.
Ain't no way.
So they can't cheat on you.
Let me tell you something. If you want to go, you know the song. Leave. Go ahead and go. One monkey don't stop no show. Hey, listen. Go ahead and leave. Don't lock me out my house. This my house. Don't lock me out. See, I had a partner not too long ago, not even a couple months ago. Wife did the same thing. Put him out. He tried to get back in and put him in jail. And while he was in jail, she went and changed the locks. And this the man I seen. This man went with me and picked out his house. Ain't no way. Ain't no way this man picked out his own house, built it, got pool rooms, everything upstairs, downstairs, and his wife come in and ain't put no pool room, ain't did and then sit up there and change locks on his house. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't no happen, Captain. Ain't no happen, Captain. If a woman thinks she that brave, try it. Because get what? When you change the lock, you need to have the sheriff and everything posted up at my door. Because I can see
So I just want to know.
to the house. Oh, the locks was name. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go to my truck and get my little cutter or my jigsaw and cut the lock off and go walk in my house like it. I was like, my keys.
Well, so listen, I'm
Keys weren't
asking
working, so
for.
I just changed the lock tomorrow also. Because
So
that's illegal right there to
listen,
change the locks. That's illegal already.
right, and I agree. I agree. So I'm just saying, in those type of instances, what would make you put a mindset that you have to take something like that? You know, if you both lived in that house, you know, whatever took place, what would make it okay that you can change those locks and you because you had an altercation or whatever?
Right. Ain't no way.
But
Because
that be the thing. A lot of people feel like that's okay and it's illegal.
yeah,
But people don't go to the
but you
courts
know what
or the
makes it okay?
justice court, you know, to try and settle these differences.
You know the worst part
That's how
about it.
cases come.
You know the worst part about it. Police hold up for it. Police will hold up for the woman doing it. Now you know this
Yeah,
is
because she
legal,
gonna say
but
her safety was at hand,
man, but
which is
still,
which is terrible. But you know, hey,
yeah. I mean, I just don't like how that whole type of situation even come about. It just sad. It just sad. He said that a relationship is game is hold on. So, read
a
that.
relationship is game, a marriage is God. So if you're in a relationship, it's just game.
Okay, so what you saying is that you didn't even get in a relationship, you just went straight and got married. I think you're lying there. I think you're lying. Because that means you played the game like everybody else. You got in a relationship first, then you got married later on. So I don't see. I ain't gonna say hate. I'm gonna say I dislike when people get
Because
married.
hate is a strong word.
I hate when now let's keep this real, Ruben. I hate when after people get married, they feel like they God's gift to everybody. Uh, Let me tell you something. Marriage ain't for everybody, and marriage don't really work for everybody. Sometimes when people do that, just because you got married, don't mean you up here now. You out here because guess what? You never know what your wife thinking. You might say some crazy stuff or say something crazy, and you might be out here back on the block. And she be done chain locks on you, player. You heard how it just happened here. Just change the locks on you. You can get locks changed on you too. So don't think because you married, because they got this new thing called no fault divorce. That means I just don't like you no more. Is it? And that's how this stuff can change just that quick. It's thing that is. I'm tell you, the house is a metaphor.
To what?
We're gonna see. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with
Kim said, Kimberly Amos said, I don't care what his reason is. I don't care he lost his job. I don't care his vehicle put him down. It's karma. I bought my house in between the first and second marriage. Mine only. Oh, okay. That's what I'm asking, you know.
it. No, we ain't talking about it. We wasn't
But
talking
when
about
you said I do, it's y'all stuff.
yeah, no, but I was thinking about how my partner,
No, no, I'm just saying, you know, I hope he don't come back and, you
but
know,
still,
try
if
to.
you change the locks, that's still illegal because you still, even with a person staying with you, got to give
If
them.
he have mail coming there,
Yeah, you got to give them a 2 weeks notice to
you
30
have to get him an
2 weeks.
eviction notice.
Yeah, there you go. That's the legal way to do it.
That's
You
the
can't just
legal way.
change locks.
That's been into
Guess,
tech
guess
at least
what?
the
A
last
lot of
10
men don't know
years.
how to file that motion against it because me, I'm gonna file. I'm gonna file. I'm gonna file. I'm gonna file. That means if he ain't had no mail coming there, he ain't never move in anyway.
He was a visitor.
Right. Yeah, he probably didn't even have but 3 pair of shoes there.
Chelsea, you better have some bars on the windows, cause child.
Right.
I know, right?
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Some crazy folks, they'll saw the bars off.
Oh, okay. He said that ain't what he thinking like that. I understand because I don't want people. I guess when I get on here, I don't want people to because I don't. I try to stay neutral because that's what hood talk about. I don't want people thinking because you got money, you better than somebody else, or you got a car, or you married, or you divorced. I mean, whatever you. I mean, everybody don't realize everybody living day for day. It don't matter what you got; it can all be lost tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like a person that happily, I've seen people happily married and felt like they had the one for them forever and lost them early. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was the best thing that ever happened to them, and they still mourning because when something good happened to you and you can't never find it no more, it's hard to replace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think people should be happy that you got somebody good for you, but I don't think you should, point at everybody else and say that you need to be like me or you ain't living right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be trying to not get to, that type of show where, you putting out there saying, hey, this how you supposed to do it. Because it ain't no certain way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no certain way of life to do it. So when we start trying to make it, what I try to preach is people need each other. You know what I'm saying? People need each other and all this good stuff. So I think we ought to get out here and sometimes be nicer to the opposite sex. Be what's name? Men need women.
Wait a minute, did you say be nice to the opposite sex?
Men need women. Women need men. All of us need everybody. So I think we got to look at it sometimes.
Can we all just get along?
She said he gave us self-eviction
Uh-oh.
of a person.
I want to address this. LaRuben said, how can a person that never stole something can tell you how to steal? Easy. From knowledge of life. Let me tell you, the first time I took something that didn't belong to me, I was so smooth with it. My mind was, don't get caught. So I never stole anything before, but when I took this, I took it with the ease of not getting caught. So that's how you do it. You take life situations that you've gone through. You know, if you get caught, you're going to be in trouble for stealing. So you just take knowledge from what you've learned from another situation, apply to whatever you're trying to go to. And that's relationships.
Right.
Everything that you deal with in relationship, it has something to do
Let me
that
tell you,
on what has happened in your life.
and let me tell you another thing. I remember a married man a long time ago when I was real young. And I remember I was like, I don't know, about 22, something like that. Something like that, 22, 23. But I remember him saying, he said, hey, man, he said, I was thinking
I
about,
didn't get that. Could you try again?
uh, I said, you know, how you be thinking about, how people around you thinking about getting married, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, I was like, how you make your marriage work 13 years? He said, man, he said, I'm gonna tell you, man. He said, only way to make a relationship last is you got to keep on doing what you did when y'all was single. When y'all was just dating each other and it worked, you got to do the same thing. He told me, he said, if you was a cheater before y'all got married, you got to keep on cheating because you're going to fuck some shit up. But he just said you got to be the same person. You know what I'm saying? That's all he was saying. Like you got to be the same person that person fell in love with. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a simple thing. So when I get people and people think because they done did something, it's just like how can you be a millionaire and hire 1,000 now? How can you tell a thousand? How can you tell somebody else how they ain't gonna get a million? You feel what I'm saying? Because they ain't do it your way. So everybody got their way of doing something. I just think that sometimes we do stuff, and let me tell you something. That stuff is fresh. I think, Ruben, you've been married what about a couple years now. But you got to think about it. You're 50, so you waited till you about 48 before you got married, something like that, close. But
You putting
that's
his business out there.
no, no. I mean, he the one talking about he married. I'm just telling the truth. Okay, so what you did all that time before that? Do you feel like you worse than everybody else because everybody married before you got married, or how did you? No, I'm just saying, how did you feel about yourself when you wasn't married? And then hold on, and are you feeling totally different that you married now? Do you feel better than everybody else? So I want to know this part of it. You know what I'm saying? So like we sometimes we get in these situations, then we start, throwing the sign like you know what I'm saying? It's like a person when they forget their first good car, like a joke get an Audi. And now all of a sudden, let me tell you something, son. To get like me, let me tell you what you gotta do, player. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get out here, do this.
That's how they gotta talk to. I'm just asking.
I tell a joke, man. I can drive a van every day of the year and still have just as much money as you in the alley. So hey, it's according on how a person play it and all that. It ain't how you make it look. It's how you play it. A lot of people make
How
it
you play it.
yeah, they make it look like they got a good game, but a lot of people ain't got a good game. They think they do. You know, think they do. Come on with it.
Okay.
Let's
Kim
run.
said, I told him when he didn't come home the night his grandson passed, if it happened again, he had to go.
What? His grandson passed, and you mad at him because he didn't come home? This man was going through things, probably drinking with the boys, and I wish a person do count down my days numbered at the house. Hell, your days will be numbered at the house too. Hell, I probably been there and put you out. I've been telling me about my days. Now I told him, man, you sound like the man in a relationship. I told him he do it again. He ain't got no place to go. I wish someone would talk to me like that. See, that ain't even nothing I
Well,
can.
you just hope you never get in a situation where you
Well,
ever
I
need
ain't
him.
gonna get in no situation with somebody
Okay, well, just hope you never get in that situation
I'm in
then.
jail somewhere. Because the joker go to talk to me.
Why? Because you don't have a house to go to?
Let me tell you something.
That would be the only reason
Hold on.
you can get
Get
mad.
what? Get what? Talk to me before we get married about that. See, that's the thing. See, that's why you got to put a good ear and listen to people and how they act before you even get into them type of
Right.
situations.
And then who fault is that?
Yeah.
Both parties. Bro, what you mean when you say hood? Tell me the definition.
I tell you. Okay.
Ah,
No, I got to catch up on these companies.
oh, okay, okay. I was happy, and he obviously wasn't. He moved in with Kim number 3 the same day. Wait a minute,
Where,
who was 1 and 2?
hold on. Where was he gonna go? He had to go somewhere. You throw him out. Hell, and she said, come on in, I'll help you." Shoot, that was her whole plan. Why you think somebody would text you, FaceTime you, and all that if they don't want your man? Duh. That call, I didn't fight for him. Yeah,
Hanson said, "Now that may be a different scenario."
yeah. I mean,
We trying to
I
get
mean,
caught up, Hanson, but come
but
back
you
and
know
help me
what?
remember what you're
But
talking
you know
about.
what? But you know what? That what happens sometimes. I don't think a lot of women try to fight for their relationship. That's what's not. She sometimes you get to a point and you say, "Oh, this right here, I done had enough and this and that. I done took 18 years, but hold on. But listen to what I heard in the background. I was happy. If you was happy, you couldn't have been that happy if you let him go because you were trying to be happy and controlling and trying to tell a man how he should walk in it. Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what time I need to come in at the house. And now that's one thing. If I'm staying with a woman, ain't no one gonna tell me, "Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Where you at?" No, this is not gonna happen.
That's
11
just women, right? You
12
just
o'clock.
tell women where to come home.
12 o'clock. No, ain't nobody gonna be telling me what time I need to come in the house. This ain't gonna happen. See,
Right, as long
what
as
happened
Waffle
is
House is 24 hours.
what happened is a man like that. Sometimes you get into what's now, you start working a certain job, you start coming home, you tired, you start going home at a certain time all the time, and then she get in her head that okay, he had 9 o'clock all the time. But then get what? My boy birthday, somebody this and that, or they having to get together and they, oh man, we gonna what going and we gonna be up here. We got kids folk coming out of town, and these folk might be out here half of the night. Get what? I'm be right there with them. Half of the night.
Half of the night.
If your ass wanna come, you better call me and come on. But you ain't gonna tell me come home. You better get out and come on. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It ain't gonna be no purpose where I have a woman out. I wouldn't tell her where I'm at. But goddamn it, you either gonna come on or shut up and let me have fun and see you when I see you. Okay. Yes, we definitely need each other. Obviously, you didn't need him. You got rid of. Okay, my bad. No, I think she was talking about when I was saying that men and women need each other. He said everything in life is taught.
Right, and stealing is not. I don't recall my parents teaching me one time how to steal.
He went to
And I have went to work and took all their pens and paper and brought it home.
he said, man, he went to the funeral and went to her house. How would you know? Did you pass by her house? Did you know where her house was? See, that's what I'm saying. We keep saying about looking for stuff. You were looking, baby.
See how you in her business again?
No, she just said, ain't nobody did. She didn't text him and say, "Oh, he over here." She ain't do that. Somebody lying. Somebody lying.
Look at him talking about put the shoe on the other foot.
Right.
Oh, okay.
He got caught lying about being with his family. I divorced him for a reason, not for bullshit. Oh, for him lying saying with family and not whatever. Okay. That just still don't seem like a real. See, that wasn't no real reason because ain't nobody say nothing like, oh, he wasn't paying the bill, unhappy, bad sex. I ain't heard none of that. He was
Okay, just say for
he was
instance,
somewhere that
right?
he was
Okay,
I
just
thought that he shouldn't be in. She
okay,
didn't say she had proof.
just say for instance, you know,
Out
like
lying means she would question him too.
but look,
Go ahead.
Well, no. Just say for instance, if I tell somebody, hey, I'm gonna be at my auntie's house. I'm gonna stay all night with my auntie. We having a hard time right now. I need to be around family. I'm gonna stay with my auntie. But I end up not staying at auntie house. I stay to somebody else's house. So staying at somebody else's house, does that mean what I said, not, being around family isn't true because I didn't stay with that particular auntie, I stayed with another family member? Would you take that as, maybe you were lying, you was out doing something else, or will you just say she changed family members? Oh, you're not listening. Okay, my scenario is dead because you're into this right now.
No, I was.
Reading, I see. But okay, go ahead.
No, I was just. I mean, I was trying to figure it out why you was trying to get what's name. I didn't. I read it for me because sometimes I can't um read
Okay.
and what's name like this.
Okay, bro. This be the truth. I have a beautiful, intelligent, and gangster queen in Jackson around the world. This real talk, bro. A woman raised me just like you. I'm a mama's boy. Okay, so tell us, if you don't know what hood is, but you know what gangster queen is, what does that mean? What is a gangster queen? Tell me, Lil Ruben. I want to know. Because I need to see if I'm a gangster queen. What am I? I'm just saying. Kim said, I'm not fighting for a grown man. Either he want me or he don't.
Yeah.
That part.
Sometimes you ain't gonna never have a man if you feel like you ain't got nothing to fight for. That means you ain't had nothing in the first place. If you
Why
ain't,
would you have to fight for a grown man,
I mean,
though?
women want a man to fight for them, don't they?
No, what you mean
Oh,
fight
ain't
or
you?
show interest?
Oh no,
Wait,
no,
wait, when you say fight, what you mean fight for him?
just like I said.
No,
That's what I mean.
when I
That's what I mean. No, you either want us to fight for you or don't.
listen, no, I'm trying to see what your meaning of fight mean. Like, are you
You
saying
said
like
it. Hold on.
it's a competition?
Hold on. Guess what? Did nobody get into the meanings when we said about a man, about fighting for a man?
No, look, just for
But
a
you know
man,
what?
I'm
Y'all
saying,
didn't
what
even
do you
care.
mean in that
Y'all
sense?
didn't care about no meaning. Y'all like, we ain't fight for no man.
I'm
Okay.
talking about, listen, when I say I'm not fighting for no man in the sense of I'm not gonna fight with another woman over a man that's dealing with both of us. That's what I mean when I say that.
Okay.
If a man around here dealing with two women and we know about each other, I'm not fighting for that.
Okay. Would you want a man to fight for you?
For what?
No, I'm saying.
He wouldn't have to because I'll choose one. I wouldn't be around here doing it. Cause you get hurt like that. People don't realize. Don't you see how many people go to the grave? It's different. Just like you just made the statement. Ain't no woman gonna be telling me what time to come in the house if I'm out here chilling or whatever. Either you get out and come with me, or just let me chill and
Well,
stay out
seems
too
like
whenever I decide to come home. So
Kim,
these are decisions that you would make for yourself.
seemed like Kim was making these man moves. So sometimes it feel like even just listening to her talk on this thread, she sound like the man of the relationship. Oh, I told him one more time he gonna do this. I changed the locks. I did this. I ain't doing this. Oh yeah, he told me he was gonna do this, and he was over here, and I mean, it just don't even sound like I think he probably was glad she threw him out. No, I'm just saying, like sometimes a man might do some things and then especially if he trying to get out of that situation, he probably was like, she threw me on it.
Now, Hanson, stop it. You being petty
Hello.
like Mr. Know-It-All.
What did he say?
He said she was upset that he didn't come home over the death of his grandson.
Right. I mean, I didn't know. I didn't understand that either.
Well,
Man.
where do you think he stayed at the grave all night?
No, I'm just saying she said, death of his grandson, he didn't come home, so I got rid of him. Like, what? I mean, I don't
No, she gave him another chance after the grandson died.
Now she said that she found out later that he after he left he went by his family after
Why you didn't go to the funeral with him for his grandson?
Right after he went.
That was your grandson too, right? Oh, well, I just realized that. Okay.
There you go.
She said after the funeral. Well, maybe she did go to the funeral. He went just didn't go to the repast.
No, said he went to the family house and then he went. So one thing about it is she must have wasn't very close to the family because it seemed like it was a discourse right there where he can go to the family and then go, whatever.
Go to Kim's house where King George was hanging out.
Kim number 1 or number 2 or number 3. So maybe these imaginary Kims, because I can't see a man just picking Kims. Just picking Kims every time.
I can.
He's like, you know what? Kim.
A lot of dudes. Tell me, how many guys on here know somebody named Kim?
Is he still with Kim? And
how many Kims you know? Guys.
I want to know if he's still with Kim. All right, come on, let's see.
Wait, go back. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I thought I was missing something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if my wife, if she my wife, I respect her thinking, and she respects mine.
Okay, I can vouch. That's cool. Kim said, "No, I was upset because I found out he was with the other woman. I didn't say half the night. I said he came the next day."
Right, but listen what I'm saying. Okay, so how did you find out he was with the other woman? See, Kim.
The other woman apparently was the one that called her. She said the lady be texting, email, and FaceTime her.
He texted me, Kim 1
instead of Kim 3. Kim 3 was who he was with, but he texted Kim 1 and told off on himself. So that's how she knew.
Oh. So
he told himself. So he made the mistake. So you was on his mind, so he ended up texting you.
No, all of them Kim. That's how he got caught up. He should have picked a different name.
Read that and look at how she said
it. That sound like man.
Look how she's saying it.
I can pay my
own bill.
Hey, there it is. That's that single independent thing.
Okay, that's understood. But if his grandson died, maybe you should have been there with him.
Right. That part. Now that's what, because guess what? Kim wanted to be with him. You didn't. The other Kim, she felt his pain and you didn't even want to be around him. You was too busy working.
I'll be the other one.
You probably didn't even take off.
Yes, you know. I'm the other one.
She know he was gone. She was still at work. He said, no, sir. That game, your man always come home.
He said, no, sis, that's game. If I'm your man, you always come home.
He did come home.
The next day?
It might have not been the next day if he left after 12. It might have been the same day.
The same day he left.
Right. Think about if he left at 12:01, it's the same day.
Wait a minute. She said she wasn't allowed to come according to him. Ooh. Why the kids? You had a problem with the kids?
Something going on.
There's more to the story. So we're going to not get in your business. Because we ain't trying to put your business out like that.
Yeah,
Hanson, apparently, he said his son saw me at a restaurant and he said I didn't speak, so I couldn't come to the funeral.
I didn't understand that.
You didn't understand that? Okay, my bad.
I didn't even touch the phone and said that.
Ah.
A woman that embodies all traits. The movie Woman Queen is a woman I want.
Oh Lord, I ain't even seen that movie yet.
The movie Woman's Queen.
I got.
Oh, I thought you said you went to the theater to see it.
No, I ain't seen it.
Kim said, "I'll take that. He has gotten caught with her too, but she has taken him back 3 times."
Well, somebody want him. One of them Kims want him. They taking him back. At least he kept it all in the family, all of them Kims. He was going out searching for Kim. Kim 1, Kim 2, Kim 3. He was like, your name Tracy. Ugh.
So silly. Petty as heck.
He was like, your name Tracy. Ooh. Your name Trisha. Ugh.
Hanson said, "Okay."
You gotta think about how many women that he had to approach to just get all Kim. It took some time to get 4 Kims. Cause if he got 3, Kim 1, 2, 3, then you Kim, I don't know.
No, she's Kim 1.
Right. And
She
then
just gave a scenario that he texts. He texts Kim 1, which is her, thinking he was talking to Kim 3.
Let me tell you what it is.
I want to know how he got them name in the phone, like Kim, my wife, Kim, my boo,
yeah,
Kim, my what, my side piece, what?
He probably just down with polygamy. You should have just looked up polygamy and went and y'all discussed some stuff or something, you know what I'm saying?
Well, apparently she wasn't down with it if she changed the lock. She wasn't going for it. She felt like he was cheating.
What if he was Muslim?
Well, she knew what she married.
Did we read it? Yeah. Yeah.
No. Hanson said, "Okay, this is clarified and the breakup was justified. This sounds like he done things and told you things because you allowed it and you said enough was enough."
He was ready. I'm telling you, he was trying to break up. He was ready. Listen, he was trying to go. He was trying to go. I don't even think he wrestled.
He wanted a reason.
Listen, I don't even think he wrestled to get back in the house. I think when he seen the door lock change, he was like, "Oh, she done changed the locks." Hey, Kim. He didn't knock on the door hard. He was like, "Hey, she done changed the locks." My key don't work.
I'm not even laughing with you.
Right,
he said she wasn't allowed to come to the repast. No, come to the funeral.
Right. She wasn't allowed to come to the funeral. There's something up with that anyway.
She said, "I was and am close to with his family. He caused issues with his son that I found out was a whole lie." His son probably know the other Kims.
Y'all ain't shit. Who she talking about?
Y'all guys, I guess, cause what she talking about? I didn't say anything.
Cool. What he say?
Sis, know this. Real talk. Understand this. Real talk. If you don't come home, game over.
I can believe in that one. I mean, I got to watch that Woman King though. Yo, I got to watch that because. What did he say?
Sis, an alpha male don't cheat, and he refused to be with a sis that play games. A real man don't cheat.
Okay.
Do real men cheat?
I'm not gonna get into all that. I'm not gonna get because see, I'm gonna tell you this. You know, you gotta act like you got some friends. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I ain't got no friends.
What's
And
that mean? Act like you don't have friends. We just asked you a question.
because when I hear this, I think about like, okay, say you say if you got 20 friends.
And
Yeah.
everybody cheat around you but
No,
you.
no. What I'm
Oh,
saying is, what I'm saying. So you got 20. If I'm a man, I got 20 male friends.
right.
So what I'm saying is, one of my male friends is not a man no more because he cheat. That's what I'm putting out here in the space. You feel what I'm saying? That's what he putting out in the air right now. That if you my male friend and you cheat, you ain't a real man. That's what he said. He said a real man don't cheat. So what you saying is I ain't real because I don't cheat. Or basically what you saying is
No, he said
I ain't,
you're not real because
oh,
you cheat.
right. And basically you said I'm not real because I'm not like you. But I done heard that before from this dude called Derek Jackson. Ugh. I done heard that before. Next thing I heard, he had 2, 3 motherfucking women. He was married and had 2, 3 women on the side and all that. Didn't mess with women that had
Well, if
so
you're not married, is it called cheating?
huh?
If you're not married, is it called cheating?
Let's ask Ruben. Hey Ruben, if you're not married, is it
And
really
we don't do the vows with Ruben, right?
is it cheating?
Should we consider ourselves cheating if we don't say I do?
Right, because you single in the eyes
Right.
of the Lord, right? Oh,
You're single in the eyes of everybody.
ah, wow. Except that dude that probably gonna put some hands on you. But yeah.
Oh, that's your third
Hey,
strike violence.
I'm
Can
just
we
telling
all
you,
just
you
get
the one
along?
said it. Come on, read it.
Kim said, I told him to save my name under Nicholas' mom because I'm tired of getting her messages.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That man wanted you to get the messages. Cause let me tell you something. Knowing you got a wife, you know, so because guess what? He could have just had your name on wife, but not Kim. He would have just had your name on it, my wife. He could have just did it just like that, and he wouldn't have never got that miscrewed or nothing like that. He didn't care about getting it miscrewed because you know what? When he was sitting there beside you, and a text come through and it said Kim, he just or when he reading the message say Kim, and you look over there, you see Kim here, you like, it is Kim. But then once you figure out that he will mess with Kim, see that's what's messing me up because it was 1 Kim, 2 Kim, 3 Kim, and then you saying you the first Kim y'all got divorced, but then you went back to her and married him again because guess what? Something other than see, let me tell you something. This is what I always tell women sometimes. Other than the cheating, how was life? How good was your relationship? Other than that one thing that you feel like he just fucking up with. If it wasn't for just the cheating, how good was y'all together? Did you say you got along with your family? Everything was good there. You know, maybe the son caused a little drama up in there somewhere. But how good was y'all? You said you was happy in the relationship. Only thing that made you unhappy was the cheating, with a couple of cheating. Two, that was said, 2 different Kims. She 1 Kim, then you got 2 Kim, part 2 and part 3. The other 2 Kims. You know what I'm saying? And you let
Mhm.
them win. Easy. You locked them out and you get what's name. And you said he went there the same day. Where else he supposed to go? He couldn't go to your house. He wasn't going back to mama house. I mean, hey, you gave him to the streets. You gave him to the streets. And he probably still ain't Kim out. So like I took you in and you ain't going nowhere. Here go your meal a day. See, what about that part? Come on, listen.
Other than I was constantly thinking about his cheating when I learned about it, so it became miserable.
Right. So you weren't making yourself happy because you started focusing so much of thinking about what he was doing. You lost
You lost what
lost,
you were doing.
lost
Entertain
yourself.
yourself.
You lost yourself into him. And that was the true problem. And I believe you would do that in the next relationship. If you got a
Mhm.
man tomorrow, you so traumatized really what he done did. If you took another man, it would take a long time that you would trust this man and you would be looking at yeah, I can see you now. Every time he do something like, yeah, I remember when what's his name was doing that same. Look at that. Look how he looked. Yeah, he had that same look. Yup. Look how he got to walk out the room when the phone rang. Look how he always walking outside around on the phone before he come in the house. Look at him out there. I don't like that. I don't like that. See,
Yeah.
people don't even think about that part of it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. What Ruben got for me? Come on, read them. I'm ready.
A real lion has everything paid for. My wife is my crown. She has no bills, sis. I take care of my wife. My brothers think a wife is a game, sis. My wife is about this life like me. If I cheat on my wife, she don't play like that. If you want to cheat on your wife, you can cheat
Well,
on your wife.
I mean, saying, well, I'm saying, what would you know? I was saying, what was she before she was your wife? I mean, how long did y'all date before y'all got married? I want to know that part because I want to get all deep in it. We talk about wives and stuff. I
I'm
want,
getting my pen and paper together because I want to take notes.
yeah, I want
He
to
said
know.
he pay all the bills.
I know where.
And what does he call? She
Did,
call a queen gangster.
did,
And what does he call?
I thought he was. I thought at first he was talking about his mama when he was talking about the Queen Gangster thing.
He was
I
talking
don't
about his wife.
Okay, he might have was. I just when I looked at it, he said I was raised by a Queen Gangster.
He
You feel
said
me?
he was raised by his
Raised by
mama like you were raised
yeah,
by
but he
your
said
mother.
by a Queen Gangster in it. He put the
Okay,
Queen
we
Gangster.
need to go back
Go
because
ahead, you
I was
good at going
telling you,
back. Go back
I
and
will take it back. Take me back to the slowest
oh,
thing
she said
I tell you what
I
he
was
said.
absolutely refused to be miserable. I need a man, but I don't need that man. I understand that. Let me see. Real talk. Marriage ain't no game. Let's see. I have dated since then with no problems. Distance was our problem. I mean, if you dating out of time, you ain't gonna have no problem because you don't swim.
Hold on, okay, bro. This be the truth. I have every beautiful. I have a every. Maybe he meant a very. That's what I think he meant. I have a very beautiful, intelligent, and gangster queen in Jackson or around the world. I had. Oh, he said he had every beautiful, intelligent, and gangster queen in Jackson around the world. In Jackson, it's not around the world. Wait a minute. In Jackson and around the world. Okay, so he's saying he had a lot of beautiful and gangster queens in his life, and he was just saying a woman raised me just like I'm a mama's boy, just like you.
Bro, hold on, read it how he said
Okay,
it.
okay, bro. This be the truth. I had every beautiful, intelligent, and gangster queen in Jackson or around the world. The real talk, bro. A woman raised me, just like you. I'm a mama's boy. So he said, "You are mama's boy. Are you a mama's boy?
I, I don't see where he got that from, but I mean,
You might be."
I don't think I'm a mama's boy. I think I know I love my mama. Love my dad and I respect both parts. I don't think
Love your family. And then what Boosie said.
I think men are kind of raised to be kind of like a mama's boy, but that ain't how I was raised. Kind of like, let me see what
To
it was.
be a mama's boy.
He said, "Where do you live, if I may ask?" He said, "Jackson." Okay. He said he lives in Atlanta, and we traveled together, but when I stopped traveling, it became harder. I mean, that's. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If I was dating somebody, that's just like me trying to date somebody that's staying in Houston. Of course, it's gonna be good. Because when we get around, I know this is only gonna last a little while. If you travel together, you're only traveling 3 to a week or 2 weeks at the most. So it's not no everyday thing, every day in the same city where you what's the name. So it's not like it's like soon as you leave, he can say, "Hey, she gone. Where you at?" You know what I'm saying? Like he in Atlanta.
Why would you put that in her head?
Duh. I mean, okay, we're gonna keep it real. Hood talk. We're gonna keep it real. Okay, you dating a woman 6.5 hours away, and only time y'all get together when y'all travel together. Another time, get some pussy. Thank you. I mean, shit. If you think you the only person getting that dick, you ought to be shamed. Nah, traveling or not, we ain't. You ain't.
That's local. Forget traveling.
That ain't. I mean, that ain't no what's name.
People don't consider
He wanted to move
relationships
in.
serious like
Oh,
that anyway.
right, but guess what? And as soon as he said he wanted you to move in with him, and you didn't come, it was already over with. He went on and started looking for the next person that want to come move in with him because he know as soon as you said no, then it ain't gonna happen. He probably saying you like you said you bought your house paid for in Mississippi, and you're a Mississippi girl now, and you don't want to go there and stay with him because you know you might go out there and it might not end up right. You know what I'm saying? That is the other part of being a little traumatized. Oh, what's his name? And then same thing she was saying about the son sleeping in the other room. If the son's still in the house, how this gonna work out? How he gonna get along with the child? How this gonna, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that can happen between a relationship, especially when you got children involved.
Chelsea said, I have too many trust issues for long distance, anyways. It's no way you can know what the other one is doing.
Yeah.
True.
Because guess what he doing? He's spending the night somewhere. He's spending the night at a imagine if your husband had moved out of town. Would you have stayed with him? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You got mad at the joker spending the night a half a day somewhere else. Imagine, imagine this man in a whole nother city, hours away, and you seeing him once every couple of months. Come on, man. People ain't traveling like that to Atlanta. If you do got if y'all really trying real hard, y'all gotta have some brand new cars. Y'all got to tear that highway up back and forth trying to get each other, or have somebody that work for fly for our airline to hook your ass up. Cause ain't no way you gonna spend that much money every month or every couple of months trying to get.
Man, you must not know all the good specials Southwest be having.
Like I said,
Southwest is back in the game now.
a lot of money, spending your money,
It
flying back
is.
and forth, being taking care of your yard, taking care of your house, make sure don't nobody break in your house. All this kind of stuff, running your tail back and forth. Nah, player. And then he got too many goods in Atlanta. No, I'm just. Atlanta got a lot of people there.
Catch up.
Okay. What up, Latasha in his house?
Hey, Tasha.
What did he say?
He said he looking for his next victim when you done gonna answer him.
Uh-oh.
Ruben says she be my soulmate. Real talk, bro. You right. Our mothers, bar none. Sis, a mama's boy mean our fathers wasn't there, but our mommies ain't playing. This real talk. My dad was in Parchment when I was growing up for murder, but now this sis, my mom was a model in New York, and she got down like my father. The apple don't fall far from the tree. So you get down like your mama or your daddy.
Well, yeah, he said it don't fall far from the tree. He opened that door up, didn't
I'm just asking.
he?
It's Patty Tuesday.
Don't do it.
I guess we can't say Patty.
She said,
Patty is your new thing name.
They said, not true. I wanted to move to but mutual location, but I hate Atlanta. I'm not trying to
Track a man every move. I want honesty. So she said she's not trying to track him. She just want him to be honest. So she's giving it a try. She has not given up on love.
So guess what? He in Atlanta. She hated Atlanta.
Well, hey, look at the bonus right here. She says, no, he drives trucks and fly free.
Okay. So why stop traveling? You said stop. Y'all stop traveling. And guess what?
Excuse me.
Hey, is his name Mike?
His truck name ain't Plug and Go, is it?
Let me stop.
Plug and Go Services.
I had to mess with Mike.
Both, not petty, sis. The BJO felony. Okay. I ran out of vacation though. She used up all her vacation to see her boo. Now you can't even go to Miami and put it on Facebook.
Use up all that vacation.
All that vacation so you can
but
be.
You know what that is?
You know what
that is? They call that. We had that on this show one time. It's some kind of love. It's like the first stage of that pettiness. That remember when we
had first fall
seven kind of loves or something like that.
It wasn't the love language. That's what we were talking about tonight.
It
was something
about love. Yeah. And
you gotta go find it.
And what she just said was that first. That's when you met
what you call it?
Nah,
representative.
You met the representative, and the representative, he was good. He got you to spend all that damn vacation time and all that stuff.
Kim, how many weeks vacation you gave him? 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 what?
Right. She gave him a lot of weeks because he would tear that thing up, had me.
I bet it was fun in the sun.
Look, she ready to move. She was like, yeah, this truck driver here. But let me tell you now, truck driver is a man amongst men, baby.
She said, no, my sister like Mike's. Okay, so your sister likes Mike's. Your ex-husband like Kim's. Who do you like? What are your names?
You got 3 years of vacation.
So I hope y'all been together or seeing each other for at least 2
She used her 3 years. She can't go to vacation till 2026. Let me stop.
She says, sis, a real woman ain't going to accept getting hit or bullshit. They will fuck you up.
She was no 3-year relationship.
Oh, she's saying their relationship been going that long.
Okay. She's still in the relationship with him. That's
She said she's dating somebody in Atlanta, so yeah.
She said was. I thought she said was. Let me look. I'm gonna be like you now. I'm being petty. Let me look. I remember she said.
I told you, girl, he all in your business. You know he's a nosy. What you call the Pink Panther?
Nah. See, she said I have dated since with no problem. Dated was distance was our problem. See, she done dated since. See?
That's what she's talking about. The person
No,
that
she
she's
said
dating.
I've dated since then with no problem. Distance was.
She's saying since her husband.
Yeah. But she said distance was the problem, so that means it was a problem. Ain't no long.
It's still a problem if he still live there.
Long distance relationships do not work. We all know this. I don't even know why we playing like this here.
So you say?
Yep. Hey, listen. I'm sure some of y'all,
Oh, she said no, they aren't together. She fishing.
Right.
She back to
What
fishing.
I'm saying. She's throwing out them reels. Shouts out to Ebony.
Did you make a story today on Facebook?
I don't think I did. I've been working so much.
Oh, so you didn't make no story. Okay.
She said, yes, hook me up. She been fishing. She'll look like handsome. I'm trying to think what handsome. Let me see. I seen y'all having a little good conversation and things and stuff like and things, Wayne. Handsome say here. Oh, what he at? Oh, small man. Oh man, is he still in the house? What Handsome man? Handsome man, raise your hand if you're still up in here. Kim says she need to be hooked up. No, let me stop.
The petty is real on
Look, I don't do no hookups on here because I don't need nobody getting their wheeling busted and asking me to go half on a one. No.
Or send the cash up. What's your cash up? Post it again.
Okay.
Can't say I'm here.
You up in this thing?
He here for it.
Right. I don't do no hookups. Anybody do hookups, y'all gotta do it yourself. Watch it. I'm on my ass. I do no hookups. So anybody hook themselves up, that DM hooking themselves up ain't got nothing to do with me.
So are you saying the hookup is okay?
What?
The hookup is okay?
Hold on, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't deal in it. See how you try to do that? Okay. You got us shaking our head on me and things. I'm just saying. Okay. What you got?
This is what you got.
Hold on. I had so much stuff. Let's run through some of this stuff.
So if friends visit, what do they think? Like, where are we gonna go and sit in your bedroom?
Right.
So if I need to really talk to you, your mom is sitting right here on the couch while we talk. Who kids are these? So your mama babysitting your sister kids? Oh.
He said, I'm on the coast. She in Jackson. Long distance. That right. It ain't gonna work. But she a truck driver. See that? Look, the coast ain't nothing for a truck driver. she shoot a truck driver be there every day.
Oh, Kim said she's a truck driver. I thought she said
Yeah.
her long distance dude was a truck driver.
Both of them truck driver.
Her and her dude.
Yeah.
So that's how y'all met on the trucks? That's what I want to know.
Trucks and stuff. Yeah. Wah, wah. You don't think he met somebody else doing it? Wah, wah. No, I'm just stop. Because there's a lot of lady truck drivers now.
Yeah, I know.
Every time I look up, I see a lady truck driver. Whoa, okay.
I know one girl. She been a truck driver for a long time.
And up until there's some good women truck drivers out here too. Real good.
When you say good, what you mean?
Can drive real good.
Well, what you expect? They gotta deliver the stuff.
You
gotta be able to weather the storms.
I didn't say
No.
good. I said a lot of good.
No, I'm just saying, you have to be able to handle the weather and all that type of stuff.
Oh, she said, no, I work at the blood bank.
And drive the blood bus.
Oh, okay. I bad. He a truck driver. Okay, he might be kin to Mike. He probably
Every truck driver is not related.
You think he work at the same? You think Mike hired him? You think he a truck driver in Mike company?
No.
Hey, ask him this next time you talk to the truck driver. Ask him, do he work at Plug and Go?
Tell the management service is local. It's called Hood Talk.
He said, "Kid, it 22 years. That says a lot. Yeah, it do. 22 years doing the same thing. That do says a lot. That's why she didn't leave.
At one job, stop. You're making me do that.
No, she didn't leave because if she been doing it this long, she don't want to stop. She love her job. And her job pays.
She's saving lives around here. Blood bank. Do you know how many people get in accidents, have strokes?
You heard her? She said, I love what I do.
That say enjoy. That don't say love.
It sounded like love when I looked.
I know, because that's what you felt in your heart because it came out your mouth.
I looked at her. She said, I love what I. Oh, okay, it do say enjoy. So I guess if you do something 22 years, you love it. I don't want to hear no like.
Love? You just deal with
22 years? No. If she had stayed in that marriage 22 years, she would have been still with him.
Have you been working a job for 22? Have you been doing the same type of job for 22 years?
No.
Why not? Because you didn't love it or what? What reason?
The job I love, it ran out.
What kind of job was that? Please don't answer.
Oh shit. Let me stop. See, look, I told you. She said the coast is down the street. I told you.
That part.
I told you. Yeah, look. We said,
I'm O positive. I'm very valuable to Mississippi Blood Services.
Look,
I know, right? When they start calling you,
I bet she gonna say, ding, 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 ding. You sure live. I mean, what's the difference in an O positive? It's like your body get colder quicker or something. I remember they used to say something about your blood.
No, I don't think so.
No, it's something about your blood that's different when you're old. I'm sure he's finna tell me. Tell me what's the difference when it's O positive? Because I remember, let me see. What makes your blood O positive?
He's from the Matrix.
Oh, it's universal. It can be used both ways. Oh, he got that. He got that.
They're
What's
good. You know, they be saying that the people with O positive blood have a lower risk of like heart conditions, things like that. And then that is what was so strange, you know, with me, because my parents had two different blood types, but I'm the only child out of all of my siblings that's O positive.
oh, and they say something. Oh, you O positive too?
Yep.
Oh,
Out of all my siblings, I'm the only O
I don't
positive.
even know what my blood type is,
Ain't
man.
no way. You go to the doctor, you never look.
Man, I ain't never just thought about it like that.
I can't believe it, as nosy as you are.
Oh, I don't even know. I didn't look at my paperwork. I don't even know what kind of blood I got. I just know they ain't never said it was bad blood.
Probably black is probably it's
Wow.
black positive.
Uh-oh.
Ask my sister a question. Talking to you, sis. Don't never let a man fuck over you. Real black women don't play like that. Okay.
What's the
Ask my sister a question. Okay, I'm looking for the question, but he says, talking to you, sis. Don't never let a man fuck over you. Real black women don't play like that.
that's not a question. I'm gonna say it, even if you think that that's not a question. We want to hear the question. The O positive can go to everyone that's that is positive. Okay. Let's see. I am no there's always a shortage of it. Yeah. They said like it can be passed that like both of your parents. Let's see. So two parents. So be hold on. Two B parents. If your both of your parents is B, then they can make a
Alexis is calling you. Oh,
what? No.
it says what?
Ja- I saw you. That was a good one, though. Same person called you up. Okay, my bad. Let me see. Yes, it's constantly gone. Uh-oh, it said check your dog tags. I'm a old. I ain't never thought about the dog tag. Let me see what
Do
it
you
is.
still have yours?
They somewhere. Let me see. All right, let's run down the question. What kind of privacy do you really have?
Doing what? Staying with your parents?
Hey,
When you do number two in their bathroom, don't nobody want to come in there.
come on with it. Cause I need you to answer all these. I ain't got but 4 questions for you. Four
Can
more.
you feel like the man of the house if it's not your house? I can't answer that. I'm not a man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Who would feel like a man in the house if you staying with somebody? I mean, that's just.
Nobody.
Oh,
Only time you feel like that when you're trying to impress somebody that lives outside of where you're living. And that's what most people get
next
impressions.
one, countdown.
Sitting outside your house with company. I mean, your parents' house. Don't feel
Yeah,
the
because
same.
I said your house.
You done sit outside their friend's house, their parents' house. Tell me how did it feel when you was sitting in the car and having a talk
Outside
with them?
outside somebody's parents.
Uh-huh. Their parents'
Oh,
house or their friend house, somebody that they were living with that it wasn't just theirs.
yeah.
How did you feel? You felt like, oh, we can't even go in and talk. I don't want to take her to my house because I don't know where this gonna go. So what? What you do?
You don't want to take them to your house because you feel like they're gonna want to move in quick. Then
Right, because they need somewhere to stay.
they homeless. No, I'm just,
Right. Check your dog tag. I'm over. Okay, real talk. Hi, this is my first time watching. Great show. Chantel Giles.
what's
Hi,
up?
Chantel. Nice to have you tonight. Thank you for watching.
No privacy at all. Have your own.
That's true. That's why I said sell and move in together.
Which one's selling though? Don't nobody want to sell their house. How houses is. You
I
sell
these
your house,
days, you better not.
sell your house. You'll never buy another one. Oh, okay.
He never did that. Real talk, sis, bro, from the north side. This be real talk.
What, did you do that question down there?
What's the question? Sitting in the car is some dude's new home?
Yeah. That's some dude's new home, just sitting in the car. I be watching folks. You be
Yeah,
riding.
they gotta go live. They gotta go out there to talk
They
to
be sitting in
you.
the car. They just sitting in the car. That's their new house. They be just sitting in there. Everybody come by. They just knock on their window of the car.
And you unlock and let them in. That's where your privacy at. At
Remember,
least you own your car.
I remember when I used to stay in my car. It ain't the same. I remember those days. Okay. Too long for you?
A lot of moms don't want their male child to grow up, but they want the daughters gone.
I'm telling you, I be seeing
Really?
so many moms throwing their daughters out. They be throwing their daughters out as soon as the daughter can walk good. They be like, "You can go."
Well, they be knowing that most of the times if the girl have the baby, they gotta raise those kids. See, the son have them, they be like, leave this child with the mama. I'm just gonna be a grandma. Oh no, glamour, that's the new name. What else you got?
Okay, I got one more.
Kids don't pay bills but run the house. I've seen that. Yelling at their parents, saying what they will and will not do, don't even think about chores, things like that.
Big dog said, how about you rent yours out and move in with him?"
Okay then.
She done.
Can
She
I
done
always get you some income?
listen. She done gave the truck driver to the streets now. You know, I already found somebody to replace that. I don't think he's still up saying, "Oh, oh, what Kim?" Oh, okay, my bad. No, I'm just saying.
Hey, that just didn't sound right in
No,
my
I'm just saying.
What is
Like,
you doing?
if she got rid of him that quick, she said long.
No, well, they came to the conclusion that the distance wasn't gonna work.
Right, because she hated Atlanta, and he don't want to move to Mississippi.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They could have compromised in a mutual location.
How?
Talk about it.
No,
That's how.
hold on. The man, she got her own house. Man got his own place. Ain't no compromise in it.
Right. So
He
then
don't
it
want to
didn't work.
move. He don't want to move. She don't want to move. Ain't no compromise. When men see, that's how a lot of men in lost houses and all kind of stuff
By
because
starting over.
it's starting over and sit up there letting somebody brainwash them into selling and she gonna get tired of you real quick because you ain't what see you everything she want way over there. You ain't nothing she want right beside every night. Then listen, after a year or two, it ain't fresh no more. And you ain't traveling because the person right beside you. It was fun when you travel, see each other and meet each other. Y'all go travel. Let's meet up at Six Flags. Let's meet up over here. Every time you see each other, it's like just the beautiful place. But if y'all in the same household, they're gonna get old quick.
Oh Lord.
I'm just saying.
You just assuming.
They'll be talking about it.
Had you ever been there?
She'll be at the blood bank, selling, giving out blood and driving her buses, and he'll be on the road, and she'll be talking about he ain't been home in a week. I wonder what he doing.
No, she just gonna call Jody. What you mean?
Ooh, don't put Jody on her, man. He said we could both rent and then move in a whole fresh house. A lie. A lie. These games, they playing the wrong type of games right now. Hold on, did I miss that?
You did. You get excited and just jump all over the place.
Lord, I missed. What was it?
Nancy said, my grandmother said that males are dirty, but females are 50 and nasty. That's why they want those females gone. It ain't our fault we bleed.
That's a good one. I think it's gonna be heavy with my thing right there. He said, y'all, Ruben said, y'all skip them too.
Tim, where you from?
Whoop, whoop. He said,
You from Hood Talk, right?
that's called compromise. It would be
It would have to be a compromise if I'm leaving the state. It's
okay.
not the state. He's on the coast.
Cause see, guess what? Guess what she want to compromise? No. She talking about the dude in Atlanta.
Oh, the dude in Georgia.
So the compromise would be Alabama, right? And who would want to pack up from Atlanta or Jackson just to move in Alabama?
Birmingham? Sure. I would live there. Or Huntsville?
Man, that's just worse as you. You don't know.
But I'm saying it's mutual.
You don't know about the gangs and Birmingham and all the crime.
Well, who says you have to live in that particular area? It's not like it's small as Jackson. So what do you mean?
And guess what? It ain't big.
Look how Atlanta is. You can go to a suburb and feel like an entire different city. Like another part of a state or something, you know?
Birmingham is not like a hidden city like that. You know, like when you think about Atlanta, it's not like that. It's more of a dead type Mississippi.
Well, they coming up.
It's a bigger Mississippi.
Well,
it's the opposite way. It's a more populated Mississippi. I mean, they got.
Well, that's why I said Huntsville.
They got better roads. Other than that, I mean, hey.
That's why I said Huntsville.
Man, I don't know why. Why do you feel like you got to go and tell our education and
so just answer me this, and then I would know. Just answer me this, then I would know why he's asking these questions. Did you grow up with this person, LaRuben?
Not in the same neighborhood.
But I'm just saying you grew up around them, like so. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah. But
so the thing is, LaRuben, the thing is,
hold on. If you my brother, then you wouldn't want to tell everybody in the world where we at where we at and where we stay. Next thing we talking about what's your address. This what
What's your mama name?
look, this what inbox and this is calling me to ask these kind of things and stuff like that. This is not for the internet. This is not for the internet to tell people your business. You know, they even talk about Instagram, how people show up at your house or at your place when you tell people your business. Don't tell people all your business on this internet, man. Listen, that's what you call real talk. That's real talk. Don't tell all your business on the internet. Okay. Tell some of
So
it.
I just want to know one
Tell
thing.
all of it.
I want to know one thing. So your first name is Marcus? Is that your first name?
I cannot comment right now. You knew what you were doing. And look, he said that makes us real Jackson. Or yeah, but the whole internet don't. We ain't in Jackson. We on the internet. See that one.
We worldwide, baby.
Right. You over here talking about Jackson. I'm talking to people in England. Yes.
Okay, you gotta go back. You missed one. You gotta start again. Stay with me now.
Hold on. Golly, hold on. See.
Kim said, no, sir. They are sometimes equal, but my two boys were way worse, and one is military.
Why I keep forgetting all these?
I told you be getting excited.
Oh, that thing. Nah, I think you've been messing with the.
I haven't messed with nothing, so that cannot possibly be it.
I'll tell you. Or maybe this thing keep jumping over the.
You got itchy fingers. It's Petty Tuesday.
That's what it is.
Because you cannot put that on me.
Let me see. Sometimes you need. What's my name? I wish we could go all night, but
No.
I can see you getting sleepy. Anytime you start rubbing on your pearls, that means you getting sleepy.
Just clutch them, baby.
I need to stop. Let me see. I need to go out for this wedding. Hold on. Let me see.
Kiss. Agad habang nagkafe ng posip na. Eh? Yes.
This shit's not good. Got him! Got
What you
him!
talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you
All right.
What you talking about?
Hey, like they say, we wish we could stay on here forever, but we got to go sometimes, and we'll holler at you later. It be like this sometimes, so
Yep.
you know, y'all holler at your boy. We'll be here next Monday and Tuesday on Hood Talk. So y'all just get ready. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some more hot topics and things. Hopefully we switch up the subject just a little bit so nobody will be thinking, you know, it's like kind of subject. Yeah, we will be talking about some relationship stuff. Okay, but he said I'm just curious. How are y'all?
How are y'all able to do this podcast so late, early in the week?
Man,
I have no idea. It's people like you, Hanson, that help it works. We appreciate you guys for staying up with us.
If it wasn't for folks like you staying up with us,
that's right.
We couldn't do it.
We couldn't do it.
We do this because it's something we always kind of wanted to do, and this kind of the only time we really have a lot of time. A lot of us running on the weekend, got our own separate lives and stuff like that. So this is the kind of time we have. So we try to put this together, and we try to do a good show for y'all. Big Dog said he at work. He making money. He like, I'm just
Well, we helping you stay up. Now your shift is half gone.
yeah.
You close to lunch break or time off. Either way.
Because let me tell you something. Son, I wake up probably about 5:30 and a little bit before every morning. And once I be done worked all day and get on this thing, I don't know why the sleep bug be
That what it be doing. Do it again. What the bug be doing?
Sleep bug be coming in me and stuff. I mean, get back.
That was a good one. That was on time too.
But yeah, man, it was a good show. She going at 8:30. I'm talking about I get up at 5:30 every morning, whether I like it or not. I get up at 5:30. I have things to do, so I had to get up and go. But this is better than them 5-hour shows we done did. You remember doing spring break? Boy, golly, look, we ain't had no job go to that next morning. But like I said, I enjoy and we'll see y'all back next Monday and Tuesday at 9 o'clock.
Yes, and thank you guys for staying up with us and always supporting. So it's been real.
Yeah.
Look at them.
All right. See y'all later.
Good night, everybody.
See y'all next week. Peace out. Good night, y'all.